Hello, Moon Jelly Kevin here, and today I'm going to be talking about Bad Idea Comics, the follow-up to the other Bad Idea Comics video that I did. So if you haven't gone and checked that out, go check that out. That's on the channel. It was probably about 2 weeks or maybe a week ago. I can't remember. Who remembers time nowadays in the pandemic years? But anyways, we're going to be talking about Bad Idea. This is their final 5 comic books before they officially call it quits, because Bad Idea is over, the haters have won, and we're going to say farewell to Bad Idea as we know it. And what is their last hurrah? These final 5 comic books that I'm going to be talking about today. On some personal notes, it's been a busy week for me. I just closed out work for the year, so I'm officially on summer vacation this month. Does this mean that I'm going to be making more videos or less videos? I definitely have some videos in the pipeline coming your way. I want to talk about, well, we got this Bad Idea video right now. Immediately after this video, I'm going to be taking a field trip to Neon Retro Arcade in Pasadena, which is just about a mile away. They have their grand reopening today, so hopefully I'll have some footage to show you guys of what it's like at this arcade. We had our big show last Tuesday. Sorry, it's still Friday. We had this big show on Tuesday of this week. My band, Bootlegs of the Untitled Band, played at Roscoe's House of Chicken and Waffles, to a fairly well-attended house, so perhaps I'll be talking about that. And I definitely wanted to make a video about 90s Final Fantasy hype and some personal stories about Final Fantasy VII in particular. That PS5 version just came out, and I think there's a lot of history that's going to be lost with this remake kind of taking over the consciousness of what people think of when they think of that game. But hopefully with videos like mine, we can still remember the good old days of Final Fantasy VII. But that's neither here nor there. Also this week, today, happy birthday. My baby nephew was born today, so congratulations to my brother and my sister-in-law on their baby. They're not out of the hospital yet, so don't get to see him, but hopefully tomorrow we'll get to finally meet my nephew. And yesterday was a big day in particular. Oof, I'm sorry guys, I'm like super sweaty and gross. Yesterday was a big day for Bad Idea, because this is probably the most that I've personally spent on Twitter in a long time. But yeah, I was on Twitter watching the feed for Bad Idea Update, because they were announcing their final 5 comic books. So I went over on Wednesday. I pre-ordered the final 5 comic books, all the issues, so it came out to $100-something, which is a lot of money, but at the same time, you're getting a bunch of comic books from August all the way up until the end of the year. And if you know anything about Bad Idea, they put out a premium product, very high quality work, high quality talent. So you definitely get what you pay for. So yeah, before I do begin this video, I forgot to mention in my last video that I have mellowed out from social media, and you know, I kind of do what makes me stay sane, if I'm being honest. But before I left Facebook, I actually still have a Facebook profile for businesses to run my band profile and my comic profile, but that's about it. My personal Facebook is gone. But before I did, and this ties into Bad Idea, trust me. Before I did, I was part of the Cartoonist Kayfabe Ringside Seats Facebook group, which, if you know anything about them, great YouTube channel on comics. Please go check them out. If you haven't, Jim Rugg and Ed Piscor are just huge advocates for comics. I don't always agree with what they have to say with certain comic books, but as far as personalities are concerned, as just being people that are goodwill ambassadors on the medium, definitely go check them out. My interactions on this Facebook group was the opposite, because I figured, hey, Jim Rugg and Ed Piscor are cool guys. Hopefully the people on this group are as well, and for the most part they are, all right? But one guy got into this huge argument with me over Bad Idea Comics, of all random things. He said that these comic books are not art, they're only in it for the money, and there's no merit to them. It's just trash, generic content. He really doubled downs on Bad Idea being a bad idea. And I asked him why. Why do you not like Bad Idea? Can you be specific? You know, I made an argument for tankers, which I definitely gushed about on my last video about how top-notch the art is on that, especially when it comes to having to draw so many dinosaurs. I myself, as an illustrator, guys, like I have a ton of respect for that. Like, being able to render imaginary fantasy worlds is just like, that's not easy. It just isn't. But he just, you know, dismissed me as an idiot, and he said, oh, that's a lot of words, you know, like just made me try to make me look like a doofus. So I rarely block people, but that was someone I had to block on social media. Just, you know, one of these like nasty interactions that you know, really ruin it for everyone. Because like I said, I'm sure a lot of people on that, I know for sure, because I still keep in touch on my Instagram with some of the people from that Cartoonist Kayfabe Ringside Seats group. But anyways, that was my little segue. Definitely, if Bad Idea is all about it, the money, if they're really just a money grubbing, greedy corporate, you know, nasty company, they definitely wouldn't be doing the business model that they're doing, or maybe they are. I don't know. Who knows? Anyway, so let's dive right into their final books. All right, so starting off, we have our first comic book over here. This is called Monster Kill Squad. It's written by Christos Gage, art by Tomas Chiarello, colors by Diego Rodriguez, and it comes with an all-new Bad Idea B-side coming out in September. You got 4 issues coming out monthly. Let's read this pitch. So, once upon a time, monster attacks were rare. A forest witch might murder a few hikers, a killer clown might eat a few children, or a malevolent ghost might drive a young couple insane just for the hell of it. But these events were scarce, easily covered up, and soon faded into campfire stories good for a laugh. But no one's laughing now. Over the past 90 days, cryptozoologist attacks have increased 100-fold, and the arcane has become everyday. Monsters of every shape and size strike at will, and the good tax-paying folk of the US of A have had enough of this nonsense. Enter the Monster Kill Squad, a government unit of the most dangerous motherfuckers on the planet. The deadliest folks alive are here to put a bullet in the brain of everything that walks, crawls, flies, or hides in the shadows. And if it doesn't have a brain, all the better. We've got a gun for that too. Alright, so there we go. That is Monster Kill Squad. Definitely more of an action movie type of book. We have just everything imaginable here. You got rocket launchers and shotguns, and you got a Gatling gun, swords, just machine guns everywhere, pistol, and they're going after the monster. You get some sort of hex magic here, right? It looks like an Ankh, kind of. But yeah, kill them all. This kind of looks like, you know, reminds me a lot of Tankers. Definitely action movie-esque. Get some of those. Kind of looks like a crazy clown type of thing. Just wonderful art from Tomas Chiarello, right? Definitely has that action movie vibe. Just guns and tactical vests, right? So yeah, what do you guys think about this one? You guys like this one? You need to pick this one up. This one looks rather cool. I think, yeah, it's probably on the same vibe of something like Tankers. Like I said, Christos Gage, if I remember, he worked on some, I forgot the name of it, a Bloodshot book. It was a Bloodshot book, I remember that. I think more mainstream people probably know him for his Spider-Man work with Dan Slott, but yeah, I remember him from his, I think it was Bloodshot in the Hardcore. Hopefully I'm getting that right. The next book that is on there, next one revealed, is Refuse X Last Resorts, Refuse Cross Last Resorts by Matt Kint. Marguerite Savage, Mark Russell, and Adam Polina. Personally, really excited about this one. So there we go. Matt Kint is a pretty popular writer right now. You know, he's killing it with Fear Case. I think I called it Cold Case last time. Best known for Mind Management, Berserker, and so many other different things, right? Marguerite Savage, I think I mostly know her as a cover artist, but she did draw Faith. She was the illustrator on Faith back in the day, written by Jody Houser, I want to say. And then Mark Russell is one of my favorite writers right now. I know he's kind of an acquired taste. His books are very political satire. Billionaire Island was something I really enjoyed. Second Coming was also really good. And then Adam Polina, who also worked for Bad Idea with Whalesville. So here we go. From the limitless imaginations of New York Times bestseller writer Matt Kint, you know, known for River Run, and Eisner Award nominee Marguerite Savage, Bombshells, comes a very special tale of discovery in the outer reaches. A woman awakens on an alien planet with no memory of her previous existence. She begins a quest to survive, relying on her wits, skills, and instincts to adapt to an inhospitable environment. After months barely surviving, she discovers a mysterious spacecraft at the bottom of a frozen lake. She dredges it, only to discover a blurred, holographic image and distorted messages. She repairs the craft and journeys across the galaxy, but what is the ship's destination, and who are the messages from? Then Mark Russell, Flintstone, joins with virtuoso artist Adam Polina from Whalesville for a tale of friendship and adventure in the far future. So you're getting two books. Again, the first one is Refused, so that's the one they mentioned over here with the mysterious spaceship. The second one is the other one, which is called Last Resorts. And Cyrus Garvey couldn't believe his luck. If he agreed to attend a timeshare presentation, he'd get a free transporter trip anywhere in the galaxy. And those things are expensive. Cy sat through the hour-long presentation at Last Resorts, Inc., passed on the timeshare, but took the vacation, and man, was it a blast. A few days later, Cy's friend gets the same invitation, but she's reluctant to go. She can't say no to a salesman. Cy agrees to sit through the presentation under her name, and she's cool, as long as they take the trip together. Cy shows up to the presentation, takes a seat in the back, and prepares to run out the clock on the hour, but is surprised to find a familiar face giving the sales presentation is himself. Surely Last Resort Inc. didn't take Cy's DNA from the transporter and clone him. Surely they didn't build a bunch of clones as slave labor, and surely Cy didn't agree to this in the fine print. Man, all Cy wanted was to get away for a few days. So yeah, there we go. Got quite another scam over here. Everyone knows those timeshares are scams, but we're taking it next level in that same kind of, like I said, humor that Mark Russell is known for. So here we go. Got Refuse over here. Very beautiful, very classic sci-fi imagery with a planet going down in the background. We got that spaceship under there. I really like Marguerite Savage's, hopefully I'm saying the name right, I like her style. Just in general, just her stuff pops, you know? Cool stuff. I really like this. This is cool. And then here we go. We got the one with the timeshare. What's called Last Resort. There we go. Very cartoony looking stuff. Really looking forward to the humor on this one. Next one is Pirate Queen. And this one is by Peter Milligan, an absolute legend in the comics industry. Art by Adam Polina, who worked on that one we just saw over there, Refuse. And Tamara Bonvillain is, let's see, doing the colors. So there we go. Pirate Queen. Pitch reads, this September, embark on a tale of love, loss, life, death, and bloody revenge. Meet Monday Ryan, a pirate with a bad reputation and a price on her head. To be a pirate is to live a short and merry life, and to live it free It ends for most with a length of rope and a 4-foot drop. After a series of successful attacks, Monday Ryan, her husband, and a crew of bandits are targeted and pursued relentlessly by the British Royal Navy. When a violent trap leads to their capture, Monday and crew are fitted for the gallows until the Royal Navy learns that Monday is pregnant. Civility prevents the hanging of a pregnant woman, and Monday is spared the noose, but her crew and husband are not. Set adrift on a small raft and left to her fate on the open sea, Monday vows that the life growing inside of her will be born in a world where its father's death has been avenged. She will find and kill every last soul responsible for her husband's death, and her baby will enter this world free of vengeance, free of bloodshed, free of a future drenched in violence. So there we go. Revenge story. Having to do with pirates. Got her baby right here. Moving on to our next one. Our next one is The Hero Trade Passive Aggressive by Matt Kint and David Lapham. David Lapham known for Stray Bullets and Hank Howard Pizza Detective as well. So here we go. So Hero Trade Passive / Aggressive, written by Matt Kint, art and cover by David Lapham. Plus we have a B-side yet to be announced. So, pitch reads, midnight in Los Angeles and the brutal vigilante known as The Watch metes out justice, cleaning the street of law-breaking scum. As fist meets face, The Watch's phone rings. It's Fred from Capital A1 Bank. The Watch has been hacked. Actually, it's his civilian identity, but Fred sure as shit doesn't know who he's talking to. He's just calling the high-end clients to let them know their bank account's been drained. Don't worry, Fred says. We're insured. It'll be fine. No, it won't, The Watch replies. The Watch is headed to Russia with 8.8 billion reasons to kill every last member of the Russian hacking farm, and justice will be measured in broken bones and gallon of blood. New York Times bestseller writer Matt Kint, Mind Management, and legendary illustrator David Lapham, Stray Bullets, give bone-shredding vengeance a name. This August, as another piece is placed in the Hero Trade board in a tale guaranteed to shock and provoke. So yeah, there you go. That's the latest in the Hero Trade saga. I've kind of just been okay with the Hero Trade. I mean, I love the art, but hopefully this is the one that will win me over. I did enjoy Hank Howard Pizza Detective quite a bit. So if this looks like your thing, definitely pick this up. Black and white art. Gorgeous black and white art, right? So hopefully you go check this out. And the last one. The last one is Odin's Eye by Joshua Dysart, Tomas Giarello, and Diego Rodriguez. This is the one I'm most excited for. So here we go. Here's some cover art for Odin's Eye. And last one. Here we go. Solveig, a young farm girl of great promise, is haunted by visions from the god king Odin himself. In words she cannot understand and images too violent for a child to comprehend, Odin tasks Solveig with a brutal mission. Retrieve his eye, the one he famously traded for wisdom, and bring it to him. In the real world, the winter season has not left the land of Solveig's people for several years. As crops fail and livestock perish, fear and panic grow. In her desperation to appease the gods and free the land of this never-ending winter, the tribe turns to the child whose visions are surely a sign from Odin. A war party is assembled. Solveig and a band of warriors, including an all-seeing witch, are sent north on a great quest, one which will change all that she knows, all who she has known, and all that she will become. An epic of incredible scope and vision from the minds of Joshua Dysart and Tomas Giarello, told weekly in 5 parts this December. So yeah, out of all of them, when they announced Bad Idea, I was most excited about what Joshua Dysart is going to work on. The fact that he's paired with Tomas Giarello, whose art is just fantastic, right? This is the one that I'm most excited for. So there we go. Look at this art. Good stuff. Very brutal. Joshua Dysart is a wonderful writer. If you're a Valiant fan, he wrote the Harbinger reboot. He also wrote Good Night Paradise, or is it Goodbye Paradise for TKO Studios? That one's really good. That one's more of a crime thriller set in Venice. But you could see very, very huge range on this guy on things that he could write. And obviously, Giorello's art, fantastic. I'm really looking forward to this one. Super excited to check this one out. So yeah, that is it, guys. Those are the final 5 bad idea books. What have you guys thought? Are you guys going to check these out? I'm going to have to censor some of these because of some nudity. But other than that, what do you guys think? I'm excited. I'm excited for Odin's Eye and probably, what was the second one? This one the most. But they all look really good, right? And just in general, they put out really high quality books. So let me know what you guys think in the comments below. And thank you guys so much for watching. And have a wonderful day. Bye.